Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Well, it looks like everything seems to be working. Can you hear me? You can. That seems to be okay. Screen is turning off. Oh. That was okay. Let me see. Let me see. This is what happens when I've been off for 2 weeks. I have no idea what's going on. Where does that pretzel turn down? Time. Okay. We're playing something, apparently. Hello, Dragon Blood. Listening to Whiskey Web and whatnot. To get your fill of Chris's if you're listening to that episode. Log in. iPad. I've got my streaming dashboard. Most useless streaming dashboard that has ever existed. There we go. That is the definition of over-engineering right there. Oh, okay, 1 second. Is that a bit better? I'm just reorganizing quite a few things. And also I've got a bit of a cold, or the remnants of a cold, rather, at the moment. So I'm kind of dealing with that. Okay, I just need to get my keyboard and mouse connected to the other computer. Yes. Oh, I have to disconnect from over here, I think. That's trackpad is about to die. Fantastic. Because my trackpad is about to die, I need to killer cable that I don't have. Wonderful. Well, that's great. Fantastic. I know where the cable is, but it is not here. Do I? Not. It is going to die, but that's something that we're just gonna have to figure out. Maybe I'll run and get the cable at a break. So, welcome back, everybody. We are doing some Ember data stuff. Hello, Nona Zilia. How are you? How are you today? I do apologize for my cold. Maybe it's my sexy voice. I don't know. Maybe I should be running a poll about my voice. Is it good or is it very, very bad? But we shall see. Okay, so what am I doing today? 3 weeks ago, I was doing some Ember data development. We are trying to implement this Ember data record links and meta. And essentially, a week before that, or in the past, we were working with I minimize all of these. Oh, this is the one I want. Phew. We were working with Chris Thoburn, known as Runspired, Excuse me. And we were writing some tests, and we got as far as testing some stuff. This one. No test match the filter, blah. Maybe it's because I'm... Yeah, so do I need to just yarn start in here? I think so. I think this is where the magic happens. Rolling up. Okay. You roll up. As far as you like. Let's see if we've got some failing tests that we can work with. Can you all hear the background music? He's all feeling sufficiently funky because of the background music. Here we go. Here is our fail. Yes, thank you, Nonazilia, for the confirmation. So essentially, this is our fail. Links are accessible and meta is accessible. We have a test that we are looking at. So let's keep a hold of record data. Go and have a look at our test. Excuse me. What are you looking at? Can access links in meta when there are no collisions with attributes. Can access when there are no collisions with attributes. Oh, this is interesting. So, I was working with Chris, aka Runspired, on the serializer stuff. And I actually fixed that in our previous test. Or maybe we fixed it together. I can't remember. We'll have a look at the receipts. We'll look at the videos and figure that out. And the next step was can access the meta when there are no collisions with attributes. We're not just like pushing data into the adapter and then into the serializer. Data, yes. So we're using the adapter to get some data, and then we're going to normalize response to the serializer. That works. The thing that doesn't work is if we just do a flat out store.find record, we actually can't get access to the stuff that we care about. Result.links, result.meta, meta is accessible, etc. Because data is getting lost somewhere in the chain of events that happen, and it looks like my last point that I was actually figuring out here was in the record data stuff. Let me see if we can do some console stuff in Getter. Not being very good with my... I've got a debugger somewhere. Let me find that. Store. Gonna get rid of the debugger because that's a bit annoying. Cool. So my thoughts are that it's something around here. So we have the data in, well, let me see where we're in console.log, and let's put in the right thing. Record data, push data. And then we have the data. Just so that we can actually see what's going on here. So we have links, we have meta available to us here. My theory is that after... Yeah, so if you look at it, object.assign this.data, data.attributes. Now we're in weird territory. nodes. Yes, exactly. So that's what I'm going to do here, Nona Zilia. We need to make sure that we're also assigning meta and links to this.data. Hello, Min the Me. Ooh. Things are starting to get a bit predictable in this channel. Hello, Lox. Welcome to the show. I will be doing a Rust challenge apparently after this Pomodoro is done. Excuse me. So, Nona Zelia, you're probably jumping the gun for a second with that. You are likely right in saying that we'll have to change something about data. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. You love to jump the gun. But the thing that I'm trying to do right now is just get the test passed. Whether it's right or not is kind of a separate question. So I'm going to not solve the problem that you have probably already identified yet, because this is also a problem that Chris was bringing up when we were pairing on this, and essentially, oh, my rewards have all ended. Oh, good. This is what we get for being off for so long. Let me see if I can go fix that. Twitch.tv. Oh no, it's dashboard. Twitch.tv. I'll fix it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Viewer rewards, channel points, rewards and challenges. Goal not met. Extend. 30. Extend duration. Extend number of days. 30. Extend number of days. 30. There we go. There you go, Lux. Do I also need to move my menu indicator? Lux, you can only redeem one Rust per stream, so you can only torpedo the work that I'm trying to get done once. Okay, so we need to say that links or meta have. Nice. Look at everybody redeeming them channel points. This is already a mad stream. Lots going on. So good to have so many people around. I've missed this. I've missed you guys. Okay, so excuse me. I'm gonna put in a to-do. This might be a no, stupid is the wrong word. Silly. Okay, what are we complaining about? JSON API resource. TS interfaces. Oh, that's interesting. Why is links not there? Anyway, it's there now. So, does that pass? It does not. Am I doing it right? Record data, push data, links, meta. We're getting undefined and undefined. Changed key. That's made it push data. Let's have a look at who is actually calling this. Come on. Else? Might have one second. I might have another. I do have another app running. Go away. Okay, so I want to go up to see. Yeah, I want to go up one. What is it doing next? I want to go up. Data. Where are we? Where's this? Private. This be going through the notifications manager. Let's try adding it, the change keys. Oh, that is going to be a hard one for me to pronounce. Louis Lagzi has contributed 480 total to persist the chat messages challenge. Thank you, Louis Lagzi. I hope I'm pronouncing your username correctly. Or close enough. So what we could do is net attributes. New attributes is going to be equal to, and we're going to have it as here. just a little test. I don't know if this is right. Still no. So we'll not do that for now. We'll leave the... Wondering... Two dashes there. That's dirty attributes, yeah, so we can't do that because we don't want to go into the dirty attributes thing. Dirty, yeah, we don't want to do... Interesting. This is all very interesting, but not necessarily relevant. I'm wondering if record data is the right place for this. Record data. Essentially, we need to keep track of links and meta. And I think they're always from the server side, essentially. Where were we? We were set up data and pushed data. This. What are we in here? Right, what is this class? Delete record. Yes, so this is why I'm saying you were jumping the gun, known as Ilya. The this is something that we catered for, or at least are thinking about in the tests. When I was working with Chris on this one, other Chris. Internal model. Yeah, what's this? Class internal model. Where? Anyway, we'll have a look in internal model in a second. But yes, so to answer what I was actually, to finish what I was saying here. So we have this test adapter that's going to be able to find a record. And the... What about it? The normal data is going to have links and meta. And then we're going to have another way to actually call this where we want it to have collisions. We want links and meta to be there, but we want there to be links and meta in here. And we want to be able to deal with that sensibly, like in a defined way. If you have a clash, it overwrites, etc., etc. Maybe, whatever. We'll see what the actual outcome wants to be. But once we get that far, we'll start thinking about it. Okay, let's go to our just chatting. Hello. Now, I don't know. Did I ever do a fuzzy native? No, that's not it. Did I do a Rust challenge? Whoop whoop. Yes, I did get accepted for EmberConf. I am very excited about it. As did you, Min the Me. I'll make a dashboard, keep it, atom, pathwatch. Okay. So my talk is going to be about Link to the Future. So anybody knows me kind of shouting about Link to the Future recently. It's what's this? It's something to help you keep track of oh my god. Brew. Great. Haven't really grokked it, so looking forward. Yes, exactly. So this is kind of the reason why I wanted to talk about it. I've not really explained it very well to a lot of people, and having to boil it down into a talk means that I'm going to have to explain it much better to an awful lot of people. So yeah, that's the goal. Looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. Hello, Dan Monroe. Long time no see. How are you keeping? Glad that you could make the stream. I'm gonna have to update my my overlay though, because I'm gonna have to put in a little an extra task because of index template index cap Rust challenge. There we go. Ooh, Ember table to 4.0. That's gonna be some funky stuff. I'd imagine that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, I restarted the timer. Whoops. Hello, Mel. Amazing. This is great. We have all of the people here. This is amazing. Great to hang out. Oh, thanks for the sub, Mel. Whoop. Thank you very much. I am very much appreciative of that. Oh, Dan, you're going to have to support Ember 4.0 and 2.18. That is some funky stuff. And for the sub now, Mel, you have access to all of the Rodney amazing emotes. So use them to your heart's content. I'm gonna let the timer still run because I remember that we were trying to upgrade Homebrew last time that we tried to do the Rust challenge, and it was taking a bit of time. So I'm upgrading it again now in the background, and it might take 3 minutes and 43 seconds to finish. So we can chat, we can hang out. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is exactly why I wanted to kind of move the time for my stream to make it just that little bit more accessible for people in America. You don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. to catch it. I think it was. I can't remember. Great to have so many people hanging out. And I see that I've given you VIP status, Dan Monroe. Oh no, you're Prime Gaming. I should give. How do I do VIP? Yes. VIP. Mail. No. Oh, it doesn't seem to be working the way I'm expecting it to work. Minthamy, I am going to be dedicating 100% of my evenings and weekend open source time to completing those slides well ahead of schedule. I am not having a reprieve of what happened in Emberfest this time around. I'm not going through that hell. Yeah, I think there was a bit of a situation with Emberfest as well, because I did submit 3 CFPs and I didn't know. I couldn't be preparing for one thing just in case I got it, and we didn't know for a very long time, like quite close to it, until like who was actually speaking. So it was a bit complex, but that's done. That's in the past. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to come prepared. Right, so oh, Dan Monroe, thanks for the sub. Boom, this is great. What a day. Yous are all making me feel very special today, when I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself, my slight cold. This is great. Thanks, folks. And Dan, you can use the Rodney emotes as well now. Welcome to the club. Oh, a hype train is close. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is a hype train? A hype train starts when multiple people subscribe, use bits, or gift subscriptions to the community. Once a hype train is underway, the community fills up the hype meter with more subs. Oh, that's interesting. How very bizarre. Twitch is a very odd place. I love it. It's great fun to hang out and stream, but there's so many like cultural oddities all over the place with Twitch. So bizarre. Okay, so let's go zoom back to programming. So this is why I didn't end the Pomodoro break early. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. I think you're free to hang out, free to be here. Great to see you, Dan. Okay, so Locks, I have not forgotten about you. Your thing, your oh, that's, I don't need that. Your, what's the word? Redemption is still in my list, but I'm going to continue with the Ember data stuff until this ends, because we need that to end before we can brew install what we need to do the stuff. Okay, so we'll keep going. So record data. So we did some record data stuff. Private record data. Interfaces record data. Where's our internal model? Get. Find belongs to. Save. Delete record. Get record. Record data. That. Record. New. Get record. See, I'm a little bit lost of what the next step is, because I know. Actually, let's work backwards. So I know that we're doing store, find record, and we were looking at store, internal model, setup data. What is this? This is let's put in the thing. We're in store, core store, load. Internal model. Right, let's have a look at what our console logs now say. So we have store, core store, load before internal model. This is our data without collisions. Links and meta is there. Then we're inside record data, push data. Then after have store record array, record data. Record data. Data. Should be. Is destroyed. The record data is destroyed. Okay. So I might make this a bit bigger actually. What we might do is just pop it out. Then we can make it a bit bigger for everybody, including me. So this is our internal model. Current state. Okay, is empty. Is empty. Oh, I think it could be just that it's let's drop a debugger in here so that we're actually going to stop it in. Can I make this smaller? This. Can I click this? Oh, I can. Yes. I can close that one. Okay. The local, we have internal model. So is there a false current state? Root loaded. Record data is destroyed false. That's good. Attribute is null. Data. Links. Meta name. It has record data stuff. Record data. What's this? Model. Odd data. Name. Do something different about that. But so we've got an internal model. I wonder if we can do console. That's model name. I just want name. What uses this internal model? Turn. Load. So who's doing the loading? Find out. Push internal model. Turn internal model. Push internal model. Somebody's calling. Push internal model. We're inside push. Turn. Run. What's this? We're in back burner. We're in back burner here. So this to back burner to join. This is why we're losing stuff. Push some data in the form of JSON API doc store. They're creating materialized records. Essentially, we need to know who's calling push. And that's inside what is this? Store private. So let's have a look. Core store. Somebody calling push? And list of push here. Breaks typing. Not any tests. Investigate potential missing tests. Oh, there's something completed. Oh, it's almost completed. Locks has contributed 250 total to the persist chat messages. Oh. Okay, okay, good stuff. I think that's the only place that we can see that. Schedule save, which we're not doing a save. We're not doing push. The actual push. We're doing schedule fetch through fetch manager. You're spending the big bucks today, Locks. Venture 1,000 on your Rust thing. Oh. Looks like it's being doing all right. Lots to upgrade. Less than last time. It should be fine. Fetch manager. So there's a lot about this internal model thing. Schedule fetch through fetch manager. Schedule fetch. Let's reload record. Ah, you see, the key trick, locks about my setup is that I'm not streaming on the same computer that you're seeing. I've got myself a video capture card that is capturing my personal MacBook, which is very old, but at least I don't need to stream and program on the same computer. Schedule fetch. Find record. So this is where we're doing. Return find record. Pre-recorded through output. That would be very smart. Find record. Find record. I think this is it. I think this is our key thing. Fetched internal record. I think if we put a debugger in here, we're going to hit it almost instantly. Oh, okay. Not that debugger. Oh. What? What are we actually calling in our test? We're calling find record. Restore. Find record. Are finding find record, but we're not. Oh, find where we go. Ah, so if it's not loaded, it's find by internal model option. That's what we're using. Okay. Reload data. Options reload. Okay. Okay. This seems to be doing stuff again. Okay. Return promise record. Fetched. Find empty internal model. Internal model option. Okay. So bizarre. Like a fetched. This record. Where's promise record come from? Did you? No. Restore. Promise record. Details. Promise record. Promise record. Internal model promise. Okay, so it's because that then interesting. Okay. That give us anything of any interest. Or if we go to booger. What we could do here. Then. What is going on? Actual promise. Model for record originating. Odd. Okay. I'm just gonna blow my nose. Wonder if that's gonna improve or make my voice worse. I don't know. Okay, so don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling a tad lost by this. So actually, hold on. I got some notes from Chris. Let's see what he said. He looked at my stream last time. Got to the cache. Record data is fully good. Public API. Internal model is almost everything gone now. You're poking through it. What you're seeing is a shell of its former self. It used to be a cache. A lot of other things. Now it's just delegating and coordinating. Student won't even be as for model works. Not a proxy. Far simpler than that. Didn't see the attrs and relationships because those are user defined. For those in model decorate. Each of those things then goes and asks the cache that's interesting. Yeah, so Chris told me to look at his Emberfest talk, which I didn't get a chance to do. But it's interesting though, because I think we've got ourselves a private. Record options key. Whatever. get at key. Issue record data that has get attr key. Model. In getter. ID. Check and see if we get into these in getter. In getter. Oh, that's interesting. Getter. These debuggers, because actually I think we might have found what we're doing. Yes. I think actually we don't want to mess with the data. I think we just want it to be links and meta. Record data default. Fine. Don't need to worry about that. Close. Look at this console in getter internal model. Let me just go to that one. Oh, so we are definitely in the getter. Nope. I want to check something while I'm here. It's record data. Dot links. This. What's going on? Console. Links. Self. Links are accessible. Oh! Did we just do it? Mind blown. And we've got a Pomodoro break. Let's hit our Pomodoro break. Just chat. Well, that was a trip. That was some experience. I think we might have just done it. Beers. Yes. Oh, definitely I'm going to have myself some sort of beer to celebrate this week being over. Been a good week, but it has been a tough one. Mel Sumner has contributed 250 to Persist Chat Messages Challenge. Woohoo! Much is left? 81%. Almost there. So we have a test that's passing now, which means that we have now got links and meta now got them going all the way from the essentially what the backend would have given you to the model for our record. Now, there's probably 1.5 billion tests that need to be written for like edge cases, etc., etc. But that could be something that I could request tips on from Chris. And I know we're going to have Chris on again as a guest on the stream. There was a potential for that happening today, but I never got back to Chris about today, and that is totally on me, totally my fault. I'm sorry if you're watching. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, actually Dan Monroe, yes, I would love a cup of tea. I'm going to have one of those after the stream is done. We are here for another hour, I think. Let me just check my calendar. Where's my calendar? Yes, we're here for another hour. And then I will get my cup of tea. Whiskey. But only a good one, Mel. I haven't had a chance to listen to your Whiskey Web and Whatnot episode yet. I had a little bit of a snafu with my podcatcher, and I had like 100 podcasts to get through, so I think I'm gonna have to listen to that at some point over the weekend. But yeah, whiskey. I have a whole press full of them. Yeah, I don't know if you have had a chance to hear the Chris cast where me and Runspired were on. I think it was released yesterday or the day before. But I essentially said in that whatever shade you threw at my whiskey choices is probably wholly justified, and I trust your choice of whiskey way more than my own. So that is probably a sensible choice, in my opinion. Oh, it looks like our brew upgrade has done a thing. Brew install exorcism. Okay. Oh, we might be able to do duration. Ooh, it's good that I'm doing this while I'm not sharing my screen, because I'm getting my API token for exorcism. Copy. Okay. Let us reel from that cliffhanger and skip. Oh, actually, I'm going to quickly redact my screen. Redacted. I might have... Yes, I did have the browser open with my API token. Whoopsie. Good thing I redacted it. So, this one should be able to download. Woohoo! And then I should be able to go into... I think I want to just go into exorcism. I did this before, where I have all of them. Nice one. I'm going to do this and save project exorcism. I can open it quickly. And then we're in poker. So apparently I don't have it installed. Right. So we're now on our Rust challenge. I should change the next task. CD poker. Okay. Help. Help. Learning. Forgotten how to install Rust. Rust install page. My God, come on. Okay. Rust is telling me to do this. I's gonna do this. Okay. Okay. So while that's doing some stuff, let's figure out what the thing is. Okay. Pick the best hands from a list of poker hands. Ooh. Ranking a list of poker hands can be considered a sorting problem. Rust provides the sort method. Ugh. Board types form a total order. Exactly one off. Blah, blah, or blah must be true. Okay. Poker hands do not conform to total order. It is possible for two hands to be non-equal, have equal sort order. 3, 4, 5, 6, Jack. 3, 4, 5, 6, Jack. Okay. Rust provides the partial order trait to handle the case of sortable things do not have a total order. However, it does not provide a standard sort method for standard idiom to sort a vector in this case is I consider implementing a type representing a poker hand which implements partial order. Okay. Yikes. Okay, so I wonder if I have to update my ZSH as well. Fantastico. Cargo test. Ooh, exists. Failed. ignored. Oh my god, there's a lot of tests. Right, so source, lib. Winning hands. Just go all in, close your eyes and pray. That is pretty much my experience of dealing with Rust. It's all quite complex. So, method for pipes. Word. Queue in partial order. Form a total order. Exactly one of that. True. They're either the same. Yeah. This is it's a partial order trait. It's all a little bit. Partial compare. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Only if partial compare A, B equals some. Oh, this is all very complicated. I'm already very confused. Rust provides a partial order trait. Total order. So we want to implementing a type representing a poker hand which implements partial order. Okay. I wonder if there's an example of something. When I used to use partial compare on your field types. Partial compare self other. So that's what we need. Partial compare option ordering. Ordering less equal greater. So I have to write this, I think. Person other. So I have to do struct and figure out what that looks like. Probably take this and put it up the top because I think you have to do that. We're implementing partial order for person. And we're doing partial compare. We have to then to do this. So winning hands. An array of arrays of strings. And we have to return a single. God, what are all these things? What does that mean? I don't think I've seen that before. Okay, so we have to return the same reference. Okay. Lifetimes, yeah. Yeah, I don't fully understand lifetimes, so I'm going to leave that for now. We don't need... Actually, what did it spit out when we ran it? out of. Oh, so that's just a single hand. So, what's the thing that you can do where it's like a case? I don't know what it's called. Syllabus. Not destruction. No. Like the matching. Rust match. That's an array. Yeah. I want to do length of an array. Really quickly. Size, isn't it? Get the size of the array. Dot length. Can you do this? Is that a thing? I haven't actually implemented that yet. Unreachable expression. Not using it yet, that's fine, whatever. How do I do match again? Oh, this needs to be the first. Get the first item. Is that all you need? Option. This is the bit that I really don't understand. Hands is an array, is a reference to a slice. Dot unwrap. Is that what you mean? It wants a vec. Why does it want a vector? And a reference to a string. What does it actually want me to return? Pick the best hands. So that's why. So it's not just the first one. So I need to create a vector. You're getting really poor quality. What kind of poor quality? Is it the video quality? Why am I not zooming in? The exercise is the poker exercise. It is the Rust poker exercise. Oh, I can't paste it. I'm not. I'll do I'll watch my own stream. Phew. Yeah, exorcism.org is pretty funky. I don't know enough about Rust though to figure it all out. Oh, hey, we passed it. So, essentially we're just doing a so it's passed, but it's not fully passed because we need to also run include ignored. So it's now just going to pretend like the first thing that's being passed in, like if there's a single hand, it's the only one that's going to work. And this is like test-driven development to the extreme. Like just get one working. Okay, so it's not implemented when there are more than one hands. Hello, Dev Kajye. I remember you told me how to pronounce that last time you were here, but I have forgotten. Yes, well, that's an extra challenge, isn't it? Known as Ilya. I wonder if I would imagine. Oh, so see Wikipedia for an overview of poker hands. So there we go. There's the answer. But now how do you translate that into into Rust? Come on, Wikipedia, give me a Rust program to do it for me. No. Okay. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Not knowing what to do is easy regardless of programming language. Yes, very much so. So they wanted us to do this whole hand thing. And I guess I've forgotten how to make how to do a constructor. So we're going to do this thing that they wanted us to do. We're going to do the ordering and do hand. I'm gonna do cards. Going to be this, no? Can you do that? No, Nazilia, I'm trying to sort SVG paths at the moment. Be either selected, hovered, or both. Not going very well because sort is awful. You are right. So I want to do this thing here. Ooh. Equals and where cards is going to be this thing. I think. Then I want how you get it? Undeclared lifetime. So was it known as Ilya that said something about lifetimes? Expected named lifetime parameter. Oh my god. Okay. So that actually goes. I don't know how to do the type. Oh yeah, so we don't need what? Yeah, so we don't need. I'm really confused. Is that what I'm doing? Declared lifetime. Lux, you have a question. Hit me. You're asking what the constructor is? So essentially, if you look at one of these previous... Well, so it told me how to solve it. That's why... So it says, you might want to consider implementing a type representing a poker hand that implements partial ORed. And that's why I'm trying to create hand that implements partial ORed. And then this is where the magic happens, essentially. Where we then sort, we're going to turn this array of hands into a vector of some sort or whatever. We're going to map it into a hand, and then we're going to sort that, and then we're going to check the... We're going to take the first X hands that are the same, because it's partial order. They'll be equal, but they'll not be equal, essentially. They'll not be the same hand, essentially. And that's the solution. I just don't know how to get this into here, if you know what I mean. I just want to... I need to have a hand that I can create a thing, but I just don't know the type system enough. or like this weirdness of the type system. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like something about lifetimes. Don't understand those. I know that's a reference to a. Guess maybe we don't need that. I don't know why there's just this. And string. Is that it? Expected named lifetime parameter. I don't know what that means. Expected type. Line 23. That's this. So what does that mean? Why am I worrying about references and whatnot? Because it said here. Where did it say? Help? No. Where was it? Okay, given a list of Pokemon hands, return a list of those hands which win. Note the type signature. This function should return the same reference to the winning hands that were passed in, not reconstructed strings which happen to be equal. That's why I'm worrying. Okay, I am going for a Pomodoro break. Woo! It's all very complicated. Are we enjoying ourselves having seen me struggling so hard with Rust? I guess the thing that I just don't understand is lifetimes. I just don't understand what it means. Looking at the explanation here, it's not really giving me any scope. Okay, so that one is a different. Let me bring that up here. Rust. What does it all mean? That lifetime, by example. Yeah, I was looking at that, and I don't know that gives me. A lifetime is a construct the compiler borrow checker that ensures all borrows are valid. Specifically, a variable's lifetime begins when it is created and ends when it's stored. Lifetime scopes are often the same. In case for a borrow variable via the ampersand. Borrow has a lifetime. Borrow is valid. Lifetime. Well, it's a scope is just in a. Oh. Yeah. That's odd. You can edit. You can run. What? You can run. Borrow one. Okay, that's interesting. You can edit the examples in that Rust Lang docs. Ooh, explicit annotation. The borrow checker uses explicit lifetime annotations to determine how long references should be valid. In cases where the lifetimes are not elided, elision. Simplicity annotates lifetime as and so is different. Oh god. That is the oddest word. Elided? Elided? Rust requires explicit annotations to determine what the lifetime for a reference should be. Syntax for explicitly annotating a lifetime is the apostrophe. Checking my calendar. Yeah, so we've got another half an hour of failing at this. Who has a lifetime arbiter? To closures using lifetimes requires generics. Additionally, this lifetime syntax indicates that the lifetime of foo may not exceed that of a. The annotation of a type has the form of ampersand apostrophe. No. It's yeah, apostrophe. A-T. Right, been reduced. Down the rabbit hole. Lifetime syntax. That's Rust Lang book chapter. I'm still on the Rust by example one that you sent. Was that known, Celia? Rust by example. Yeah. What's the difference between that and the second link that you said? Nope. Oh yeah, that was the one I was on already. Book chapter 10.3 lifetime syntax. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I already had that open in a tab. Okay, let's go back to this programming. I'm gonna zoom this in so people can actually read it too. So the interesting thing here is that apostrophe A is the generic. It's introduced essentially outside this function, no? And then we're just using it here and here. So that means that we have to introduce it. Oh, come on. Here as well. Generic. Ooh. We passed. We did it. Oh my god, I figured it So yeah, so we can't refer to it, and this is why I was saying, like an unnamed lifetime. Like it's associated with this. Okay, great, amazing. So now we can implement partial order for this. I think a big mistake the documentation does is using single letter lifetime names. So yeah, so this is like the lifetime of a hand. So we could just put that in. I assume it's not a limitation of the... Okay. Yeah, so I'm not actually returning a thing. No, so what do I need to do here? Ordering. Did this already, didn't we? Doctor. Match. I'll leave that open. That will be useful. Here. Ordering, there we go. This. Partial order. Ordering. Enum. Yes. That's all we need, because it's like implicit return, isn't it? Expect an option. Okay. Still don't understand that, but that's fine. Or... Oh, that's interesting. No implementation for... And static equals hand static. So actually that's not true. Undeclared lifetime. What does that mean? Been wrong. Let's clear this because I've lost track. Help. Indicate the anonymous lifetime. Okay. An anonymous lifetime. Partial EQ is not implemented for hand. So this is partial CMP. So you need to do both. So, hold on. Partial ORD, where is this? Generating an impl of the trait part view. The impl. Yeah, this is all very confusing. So, what I'd love to see... Oh, but that's not where I was a second ago. These are macros. I want a trait. I want partial EQ and partial ord. Sub trait partial EQ. And then anonymous lifetime. And I need both of these. Oh, they did RHS. That thing. Odd. And you don't need any of this. I'm very much being JavaScripty here, so I can just return true. That, right? Trying to get it to build. Lifetime mismatch. Interesting. So let's build it and go to the top. Not found in the scope. Why is it calling that RH self sample? Oh, there. Yeah. Why does it have it like that? Just a really weird example, I think. Whee! Awesome. So it's all building now, and we've implemented badly partial order and partial equal for hand. Now what I need to do is I want to sorry bumping the mic, everybody. What I want to do is I want to not just build a hand, I want to build a vector of hands. So I want to like map map in iter. Is that right? Satisfied trait bank. Do I need to do into iter? I do. Okay. It'll probably warn that I'm not using the thing. unused variable. Okay, unused variables. Okay. So then I want to do dot sort dot first. Sort. Then I just want to do mismatch types. What have I done wrong? For struct map. Oh. So that's not what I want. Essentially, I've got an array of strings that I want to turn into an array of hands. So I want to go back to this thing. Partial order. This is a person. Samples. Where the constructor thing would come in. Partial or this is a very strange song. Skip it. Oh, I can't skip it because oh, it's become less strange now. Ord sort sample. The vector. So I want to create a vector of the hands. So I don't need to do that. So the thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do this, but instead of it, I don't want it to be... Essentially, I need to turn an array of strings into a vector of hands. I don't know how to do that. Essentially, they have it at, like, sorting vectors. Next page. Oh. For loop over the array and build the vector. Don't know how to do that. Oh, I could just do that. Do that, can't I? And I could just, as you said, for X in hands. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oops. Okay, cool. Interesting. This is a weird one. Like, I guess we could do something with vector where we slice off the first things. Okay, what happened here? Oh no. Unwrap. Oh. You're telling me an answer that I am not doing something. What do I have? Okay. Element in hands result dot push. You have oh. But I don't want it to return anything. I'm for. What have I done wrong? Read the error message. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yes. Seven passed. Ooh. Ow. Oh, because we... So in 7 of the tests, it's the first one that's the best one. Do I still... Guess I do still need all that, because that's just going to be a hand, and it's going to be a enum option. Dot on. So it does need to be a vector. Okay, cool. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now I can get into the guts of what I'm trying to do. But oh, don't need to do that. So ordering. It was ordering equal greater. Okay, so guess this is where we could do a match, essentially. Where was my Wikipedia? Essentially, this is our list. 5 of a kind. Get out of here. Straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, flush, straight, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, 1 pair, high card. So, well, I've got a meeting now in 2 minutes and 23 seconds, Dan Monroe. So, I'm not sure you want a match here. So, I think I might want a match here because it's like a fall. It's falling down. I don't know. We'll get there. But essentially, we need to know. There's 2 things that we need to know. One, we need to know, like, if one's more or less than the other. But we also need to know what the thing is. So, like, if I knew more, I'd write a test for this, where it's like we pass in and we get the answer to whether or not it's a straight flush or a 4 of a kind, etc. That would be my next step. So we pass in a particular hand into a hand, and then we would have some sort of function. They call this. Just call it rank. It's a bad. Yeah, but you need to find out what it is first, is my point. I just think it would be nice. It would be nice structure. Create a enum rank. Actually, here's a question. Can you know, like, isn't enum isn't enum ordered? No. Okay. Well, but you can you assign a value to an enum, like in Java? Or that would be whatever the other way around is. Yeah, but we can do that then. Straight. 3 of a kind. 2 pair. 1 pair. Oh, that's a very good point. Not all hand types are equal. Not all straights are equal. Yes, that's a very good. So, but that's solved by having a rank that is turning a rank. Card. And then you would have like guess we could just number them to make it easier. Forgotten what a number is, but anyway, you know what I'm trying to get to. It's a int 8, or a small int. Don't need even 8, but the idea here is we just return the highest card out of cards, and then in our ordering we do, I don't know how this works, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do like, you get the value, you have something that determines if it's a high card, 2 pair, whatever, etc. Okay, straight flush 7. Okay, cool. Thanks. But then once that's done, if they happen to be the same value in the rank, you then compare by highest card. If they're the same, then it doesn't matter, they're the same. So you need both those things in here, essentially. If same, blah. So thanks for joining, Mel, and thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. I do have to go as well. So great for seeing everybody. Let's see if there's anybody that we can go and raid. How do I do that? Let's do it over here. Stream manager. Raid channel. Oh, it's Oik. Cantidosan. Who will I raid? I'm going to try Cantidosan. Cool. Oh, what is he doing today? Oh, it's giving me a... No, don't do that. Twitch.tv. Let me see what Cantidosan is up to today. I find him quite fun, so let's go with him. Pulling him up on my side. I'm getting like pre-roll ads, so I just don't want to miss the raid. Start raid. There we go. Okay, so like I said, thanks for joining us, everybody, and I will see you next week, same time. And we will be continuing the Ember data work, and we'll be continuing the Rust experiment. Oh, a challenge complete right at the last minute. We'll have to work that as well. Well, there's so much stuff to do. There's not enough hours in the day. Anyway, see y'all next week.